Hi Leo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of cards from the Oracle, going to do your reading and then clarify it, okay? Just wanted to also let you know, say that I'm really grateful for you guys and thank you so much for being here on my channel. It overwhelms me very much, and thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me reach that 1,000 subscribers. Hello. All right, so let's get started on your reading, Leo. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. It says for Leo. Oh, okay. One more card. Okay. All right, so it says vast vistas, expand your horizons. So maybe you're trying to build something. Maybe you need to think out of the box. You know how he's coming out of the box. So really look at your plans and see them, differently. Maybe you really need to think bigger. You also have choosing your path. All is possible. Definitely believe that everything is going to fall into place no matter what. Okay, I feel like you're on a like you're making decisions, and I feel like you're trying to figure out which direction you need to go. Wow. And then we have one from here. I forgot the title of what these cards are, but I love these cards because they're so good. They just tell you everything. It says it says space, time, and self. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. So definitely, I feel like you are definitely going through this spiritual awakening. I feel like you are definitely need to follow your divine guidance that's going on in you, because I feel like you're on a spiritual path, Leo. And you may not think so, but a lot of you guys that watch the tarot readings are on a spiritual path because you're trying to find out answers. You want to know. It's not that you want to know, like, oh, what's going to happen. It's that you have a knowing, and your curiosity is very awake. So really look at that. It says, trust in the places you feel guided towards. So like if it's, just follow it, follow your intuition. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Leo, 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 take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. All right. One for the current. So you have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're very overwhelmed with everything that's going on. I feel like you're tired. And I feel like they're asking you not to give up on anything though, okay? Like just keep pushing forward. One for the situation. You have the Three of Swords. You're feeling sad. Maybe you're feeling sad, or your emotions are very high right now. Thinking about a lot of things that have been going on, your emotions. And then I'm telling you, we're going through this huge transformation. So just know that everyone is. We're going, one for the pastor now. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely seeing a lot of things more clearer. I feel like you need to stand your ground and do what you need to do. Speak your truth, whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is that you're feeling. Really speak it. Speak about it. What's hidden? Yeah, the Devil card. You could be feeling like, stuck, or you could be feeling like you're not knowing what to do. But you could be feeling also too that, you're on the same pattern over and over and over, and you're wanting some kind of change. We'll see. One for the hopes and fears. Wow. Seven of Wands. I feel like you need to let other people help you. I feel like you push people away. Also, I feel like you're very not that, what's that word? Defensive. You could be very defensive towards people. Do you think that they're not doing it for your own good, or they're not being very pure about what they're saying? Something like that is here. One for what you need to do now. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Having more than enough for your finances, having more than enough for your family and the things that you're wanting to do, having that strong foundation. What you need to work on. Six of Cups. Reminiscing about the past, going through a huge healing, because you also have the Three of Swords here, and they're both in the work and the situation. So I do feel like you're still going through a healing. We're all still going through a lot of things, so just know that. And then the outcome, the Empress. Wow. put your ideas into something that's going to make you happy. I feel like you have a lot of ideas. Somebody around you could be pregnant also, but I feel like there's abundance here. I feel like you're going to create some kind of project that is going to bring in the abundance for you. Wow. You do you do have the Ten of Cups. You're going towards this happiness, this security, this love, you know, this genuine love and happiness. You're going to be feeling it, nurturing here. Could be a partnership coming up, you know, creating something for someone, or you're creating something for yourself, you know, coming up with a lot of ideas, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, putting your ideas out there and being recognized for it. The Queen of Wands, don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. You know, be assertive, you know, stand your ground, and, you know, leave those people that are, saying you can't do it. You know, show them that you can do it and you will do it, because that you're the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, wow. Very nice. Very divinely guided here also. All right. So, Leo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Sorry, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I'm just checking my phone here. Hold on. Wow, okay. All right, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo spirit for their highest good. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay. So, with the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're ready to give up on a lot of things. You know, maybe you've been feeling like, you've been feeling stuck, or feeling like you couldn't really see things clearly. Or yet you've been giving a lot of yourself, a lot of your time and effort, in there. And you're feeling like, well, it doesn't move anywhere. It doesn't move anywhere. And they're saying that, just keep going forward and not give up on anything. Okay. I feel like there is abundance coming in, that somebody could be giving you some kind of help or some kind of abundance, and you're going to be generous with that for some of you guys. But I do feel like you're feeling stuck at times, not knowing how you're going to do things, especially with your finances. And they're saying that, just keep pushing forward, don't give up on anything, because it's going to be successful. It's just taking time right now. The Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? There's a difficult choice that's coming up for you. Could be about your relationship. You could be making a decision on your relationship, or an offer that could be coming your way. And I feel like your emotions are very high. They're asking you to really trust your inner guidance, the way you feel, the way you're doing things, really trust it. Listen to yourself, because the High Priestess is here. Go within and find that inner power and self-reflect is what they're saying. Trust yourself with your intuition, instead of going back and forth, or second guess yourself. Really trust your intuition and how you're feeling, because you have a knowing. Your emotions could be very high right now, and you could be missing someone also. But I do feel like there is definitely a decision that you're going to have to make, and it could be very hurtful. It could be sad. You could be sad trying to make these decisions, but like I said, don't let your decisions, like your feelings, get in the way of things. But I do feel like, you are trying to connect with your higher self, and that's something that you need to work on, because you are very intuitive. You have the Queen of Swords here. They're asking you that you're seeing very clearly, to stand your ground, to speak about what it is that you're wanting to speak. And I do feel like it's now. I feel like you need to just speak your truth, because the Queen of Swords doesn't hold back, but she's very strong. She's like, you know what? I ain't going to listen to you. The Queen of Wands is right up there with her, So they're not queens for no reason, and neither are you. And this is now. You have the Devil card here. And why is the Devil card here? What is this card? Trust your guidance. Yep. Feel what, trust your intuition, you guys. Really use that intuition. One more card. Wow. So you do have the devil card here. The devil is talking about, you know, leaving patterns behind, or feeling stuck, or feeling like, you know, you keep doing the same pattern over and over. There's choices that you're definitely going to have to make, you know, because that's how you're feeling, like, you know, well, I want something different, you know, and I feel like you are definitely moving forward because you have the Chariot, but it's going to bring you to this decision right here and feeling very overwhelmed. Um, I feel like you need to take it easy and try to balance things out on everything that you're doing. Like if you're, you know, figure out how to sleep well and eat better and do things like that. Like really balance your life, really balance the way you're doing things. Um, I feel like you're trying to do everything all at once and really need to slow down on that, okay? But there is definitely a decision that you are wanting to do or needing to do, and you're definitely going to be moving towards that success and moving forward. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be moving like just residents or just traveling also too. So know that it's here. The Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here for the hopes and the fears? Wow. Okay, so you do have the Seven of Wands here, and the Seven of Wands is definitely talking about Seven of Wands is really definitely talking about letting other people help you. I know it's hard sometimes, and you just you really don't want to ask for help or have anybody help you because you're a Leo. You want to do things on your own, right? But it's okay to let other people help you. Just know that. That is a particular message for someone there. Really stand your ground, really stand up for yourself, and believe in yourself that you can do anything and be anything. Okay. Let other people help you and really start setting boundaries around you also. Like really try not to do everything for everyone. Don't be a people pleaser, you know, do it for yourself only. Okay. You are searching for some kind of answer here. I feel like you are definitely being guided because you have these cards that are saying that you're, you know, trust the divine, trust your intuition. You have that spiritual gift. So really use it. I do feel like you're looking at religion, morals. I feel like you're being more closer to the higher power, which is, you know, God or whoever you believe in. Feel like you're really in tune and finding the answers and looking for those answers that you need, and you will find them because the answers are within you. You are definitely moving forward. There is success here. And you are being watched. I do feel like people are watching you. Every move that you're making, what you're posting. So be careful with that, okay? Really be careful. And try not to be too defensive towards anyone. Because you don't know who and what they're going through. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Wow, okay. All right, so you do have the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Pentacles is definitely talking about the material success that you're wanting. And I do feel like it's here. I feel like you're going to have that stability, that strong foundation that you're looking for, that security that you want, that comfort. I feel like you're trying to establish yourself in some kind of way, you know, but I feel like you also need to believe that you're going to have plenty. You're going to have enough for everything, but you need to like leave those doubts behind, okay? Somebody could come in to help you also. Like I said, there's somebody here that's going to come in to help you with something. But I also feel like you need to stand your ground on things and just move forward from everything that's been going on. You know, leave the past behind, leave it behind and just move forward. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about who said this and who said that. Just move forward, okay? Because you will. I feel like you're making plans and not really saying anything about to anyone, but you do have something in your mind that you're wanting to do. Wow. And that's why they're asking you, like, think bigger, think out of the box. You have the Six of Cups here for what you need to work on. Wow. So you are definitely going through a huge healing. Okay. You do have the Six of Cups here. the Six of Cups is saying that, you're very emotional because you also have the Three of Swords here. You're feeling sad. You could be thinking about the past, and it could just be bringing up a lot of emotions, to the surface. And it's okay because we need to release these emotions. We do, because our soul wants to create different experiences and different feelings for different things. So you got to leave the past behind. But you're definitely going through healing, being very nostalgic, thinking about people who have passed also that's around you, the energy. I also feel like you need to look at things differently, and have patience for everything that's going on. Healing takes time, moving forward takes time. Everything takes time. But just know that, you will get there. Look at things differently. Everything that you're trying to do, really look at it and look at things differently, okay? You do have the Empress card here, and why is the Empress here for the outcome? Things are going to start moving very fast for you. You have the Eight of Wands here with the Empress. Put your energy into something that's that's going to make you happy. I feel like you're going to be very creative. You're wanting to do this, trying to do that, and I feel like you have a lot of ideas. There could also be a pregnancy around you or somebody that that's pregnant. Or it could be you. Doesn't matter. But there is definitely a lot of abundance here of all kinds. You're having enough for everything. The energy is moving very fast for you. There's going to be change here for you. And there's messages coming through. All of a sudden, it's going to change. Like you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start nurturing yourself. You're going to start looking at things differently. So it's beautiful. And then you also have the Four of Pentacles. Leave things behind, okay? Save money. Save your money when you can, and really leave the past behind. Anything that has been bothering you, anything that was in the past, leave it behind. Don't hold on to it no more. Just move forward, okay? All right, so Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.